As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with shades of orange and pink, Aqua gathered her grandchildren around the large baobab tree that stood sentinel at the edge of their village. The cool evening breeze carried the scent of blooming hibiscus, and the rhythmic chirping of crickets filled the air. Aqua, a wise and weathered grandmother, settled into her favorite woven mat, her back straight despite her years. The children, Kofi, Amma, and Ya, sat cross-legged in front of her, their eyes wide with anticipation. They loved these moments, when the world seemed to slow down, and their grandmother would share stories that danced with magic and wisdom. Tonight, Aqua began, her voice rich and warm, I will tell you the story of Anansi and the golden drum. The children leaned in closer, their faces glowing in the fading light. Long ago, Aqua continued, in a village not so different from ours, lived a clever spider named Anansi. He was known for his cunning and his love of tricks. One day, Anansi heard of a magical golden drum that belonged to the sky god, Niame. This drum, they said, could summon rains to end droughts and bring joy to the saddest hearts. Kofi's eyes sparkled with excitement. Did Anansi try to steal the drum, Nana? Aqua chuckled softly, the sound like the rustling of leaves. Oh, you know Anansi well, Kofi. Yes, he did. Anansi wove a plan as intricate as his webs. He waited until Niame left the drum unattended, and then, with great stealth, he took it. The children gasped, though they knew Anansi's tales often took such turns. But, Aqua said, her tone growing somber, as Anansi hurried back to his village, he encountered a dilemma. He met a group of children who were crying for rain. Their crops were dying, and they had no food. Anansi's heart, though often sly, could not ignore their plight. He beat the drum, and the skies opened, bringing forth a life-giving rain. Amma smiled, her admiration for Anansi growing. So he helped them, Nana? Indeed, Aqua nodded, but Niame, upon discovering the theft, was furious. He descended from the sky, his anger like thunder. Anansi, knowing he couldn't lie his way out, admitted to taking the drum. He explained how he used it to help the children. Niame, seeing the good in Anansi's act, forgave him but warned him never to take without asking again. Ya, the youngest, looked thoughtful. So, Anansi was forgiven because he helped others? Yes, my dear, Aqua said, her eyes twinkling. The story of Anansi and the golden drum teaches us that even those with a mischievous heart can do good and be forgiven if they help others. It is a reminder that our actions, whether great or small, have the power to bring about change. The children sat quietly for a moment, absorbing the lesson. The last rays of sunlight had disappeared, leaving the sky a deep, velvety blue. Fireflies began to dot the darkness, their lights flickering like the magic in Akua's stories. Now, it's time for bed, Akua said softly. Tomorrow is another day, and perhaps another story. The children groaned in protest, but obeyed, each giving their grandmother a hug before heading to their mats. Akua watched them with a smile, her heart full. As she rose and made her way back to her hut, she looked up at the sky, silently thanking the ancestors for the gift of stories that connected the past to the present, and most importantly, to the future.